Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading for the second half of October. So from the 16th all the way through Halloween, October 31st. This is a general reading as always, Libra. It will not resonate with every single person tuning in. So please do take from this whatever makes sense for you, your life, your situation, your relationship, and release what does not resonate, okay? If you are interested in a personal private reading from me, all of that information is down below in the description box. I will also have a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings. All right, Libra. So I chose a couple of focus card decks that I wanted to use for the second half of the month. The first one is the Barbieri Zodiac. And it's a fairly small deck. It doesn't have a whole lot of cards to this, but it represents signs and elements. And I just wanted to see which ones I was able to gravitate towards from the very beginning of this reading. And if it happens to not include a sign that you're looking for this reading, definitely watch the rest of it to see if that comes through in the other cards. I just really wanted to initially see what comes forward from these cards right here. All right, so let's take a look and see what I can grab for you, Libra, and who it is that you are thinking about. We've got Pisces. Let me grab one more. And we have water signs. Okay, so Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces once again. So that's very interesting that that's coming forward. And we also have Aries coming through. All right, so if any of those signs are tapping into the person that you're thinking about, Libra, for this reading, they might just have a very prominent message that needs to come through here this time for you. And again, if it's not one of the signs you're looking for, we'll see what the rest of this reading uncovers for you, and it just might, okay? All right, so angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. Let me go ahead and grab an additional focus message for the second half of October. I want this one. Ooh, believe in the impossible, Libra. That's the blue moon energy. I hope you guys can see that. Sorry for the glare. But yeah, beautiful. Believe in the impossible. So if it has anything to do with Pisces, a water sign, or an Aries, for some of you, perhaps it's not over. You know, it might not be so impossible. So let's take a look and see what the rest of this reading uncovers for you, Libra. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, please, for the second half of October. And a very happy birthday to those who will be celebrating birthdays and milestones the second half of the month. Let's take a look. All right. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. Please bring it forward for me, angels and spirit guides for Libra. We have shadow work coming through here. If this is a part of your own energy, Libra, perhaps you're doing things behind the scenes and, beneath the surface, and you're not wanting to engage or talk to other people right now because you're working on yourself in the shadows. When something's in the shadow, it's something that oftentimes we don't want people to know about or see, okay? It doesn't necessarily have to represent dark energy, because for me, sometimes it can, but in this instance, I feel more so that you're just really working on yourself right now. We have observer. Interesting. Somebody keeping tabs on you from a distance. And we have a no answer coming through here as well. Maybe this person that's checking you out from a distance is somebody that you've rejected before. Maybe. That's a possibility, or it could totally be something unrelated to that. So let's grab some additional cards to see how this all unfolds. This is flying out. We've got an action card here. What is it that you need to take action towards, Libra? Let's grab one more. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Understanding. Something needs clarity here in your life, I feel, Libra. And maybe that's why you are taking the time to go within and just work in the shadows right now. And for some of my Libras, I gotta mention, part of the energy of this observer card is somebody who is in a dark space and they have questions about a particular person, a connection that they are thinking about for this reading. It could be you, it could certainly be the other person. But going to the darker energy of the shadow work card, if this is you, then you might be thinking about a particular person that you are not with. You're in separation from this individual. Maybe they've already told you that they're not interested. That's part of the reason why there is a no answer here. And part of the action that you need to take is just move away from that sort of expectation, or they need to move away from that sort of expectation. And maybe you've done the work or in the process of doing that to get a better understanding of how things went down in this connection. So let's add to this. Let's see how this is going to unfold here. What else do we need to know? So this is the Twin Flame Journey Tarot Libra for you by Mystic Moon. And of course, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck. But even though it might feel like it's over, I can't help but go back to this focus message where it does say, believe in the impossible. So we'll see. It might feel like it's over, but maybe it isn't. Even if they told you no, or if you told somebody no, you might have a change of heart, maybe. We'll see. What else, please, for Libra, angels and spirit guides? We've got the Ten of Pentacles, ultimate achievement. Okay, so that is Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Something like a cycle that needs to complete. And in regard to your finances, Libra, things might actually be improving. And I mean really improving, so if you've been working really hard at your job, perhaps you might get a raise in pay. You might even get a promotion. If you're thinking of a career change, that's something else too that could improve your income, your livelihood. And, it at one point in time, maybe you didn't believe in it, that it's something that you could achieve. So this believe in the impossible could have something to do with your career, your vocation, not just addressing your love life. This is ultimately a love and life reading, so that's what I'm grabbing from that. Interestingly, though, we've got the Tower as the next card. Divine intervention, and it's falling right below this Observer card. So what I'm grabbing from that, Libra, is that you went into separation with somebody. They're still checking you out from a distance because they can't seem to accept this Tower moment that has occurred between the two of you. For some of you guys, you may have already told this person no, but they're just not getting the memo, maybe. It's like, I'm not ready to commit to this connection. For now, it's a no. But if they're not getting that, if they can't seem to accept it, perhaps that's a part of the reason why they still have questions here and they're sitting in the dark, checking you out more than likely on social media. Because with the Tower, there was some sort of disruption in your connection. That does typically tap into fire energy. So Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. And we've already got Aries energy being represented right there. This was something that was brought down in your relationship, I feel. And it may have been unexpected, out of the blue. Made you very sad, or it made them very sad. It's not an easy experience to go through with somebody. It's very traumatic, or it certainly can be. Basically, at the end of the day, what the Tower does is it levels things out of your life, Libra, that no longer belong there. And maybe this person is one of the people that no longer belong in your life. And by saying no, you can actually bring in something better or someone better. Because it does represent a blessing in disguise, Separation is indicated by that card, whether it is just a physical separation or an actual legal separation. I can't speak. Legal separation, or for some of you guys, an actual divorce. It's definitely tapping into the energy of a relationship that has ended, and it made somebody, it's beyond sadness. It's grieving. It's like mourning the loss of a relationship that came to an end. And maybe this is all that they can do. This is all that's left. That they could just keep tabs on you from a distance, especially if you guys officially went into separation. Interesting how we've got the Four of Pentacles coming through in this deck. This does say scarcity mindset. Falling right below that no answer. More earth energy. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, very prominent here. So this person might actually be coming from a place of lack mentally and energetically, feeling lost, feeling empty inside, especially if you filled their cup of love. It's now empty. Because typically, Four of Pentacles is tapping into stable energy, you know, the desire for stability and security in one's life. And rather than looking at the situation from a more positive standpoint, the person that you might be thinking about, Libra, might be coming from a negative place. And so rather than seeing the glass half full, they're seeing it half empty. That type of energy. Let's see what else. What else, please, for Libra? Seven of Cups, fantasy and temptation. This is, to me, somebody who's got a whole lot of a whole lot of options. Or action. Maybe there was just too much action with this person. There could have been third-party situations. They could have been fantasizing about somebody else when they were with you. This, to me, can be a little bit of a cheater card, you know? That type of mentality where they know that they've got options in love and romance, and you're just one of those options type thing. Bottom of the deck, we do have Six of Swords. You know, tranquility ahead. So things are ultimately going to get better for you, Libra. That's air energy right there. Libra, your own energy. And Aquarius or Gemini, of course. So you've already been through something traumatic with this person. You know, you've already experienced, I feel, this tower moment in this connection. So you're ready for a smoother road ahead. You're ready for growth. You're ready for a transition towards a better future, I feel, where things are a lot calmer. Because the Tower is crazy. The Tower is chaotic. It's traumatic. But the Six of Swords, it's a rite of passage. It's very calm energy. It's a transition, offering growth in a situation and in your life. All right, so let's focus still on love and romance. Let's grab some romance angels here. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for the second half of October. What else needs to come through here, please, at this time? So I feel finances, that's going to get better. And if you're still reeling from what went down between you and a particular person that you're thinking about for this reading, you might still be healing from it. You might still be hurt over what happened. But I feel here, what I'm geared to tell you, Libra, is that they're actually suffering more than you are. You know, and not to say that you should feel sorry for them or anything, because they brought forward all these options into the situation. So totally understandable if you did tell this person no, because you want to find a different path for yourself. And that is where this transition that the Six of Swords is offering you, that's what it can bring in for you. Because you're leaving it behind. You're moving on. You are moving on. Let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And sometimes the trust that you have to believe in is yourself. Being able to trust your judgment, being able to trust the decisions that you have the capability of making for yourself. Once we experience tower moments in our lives, it takes us a good minute to just be able to stand up once again and move forward and move on and leave things behind that we know belong in the past. It's so interesting how the retreat card is right after trust. It's time to disconnect. And if you were married to this person, Libra, I feel you guys may have gone your separate ways. You know, the tower does represent divorces, legal separations, of that stuff of that nature. So relationships that are done. Let's grab another one. Let's grab another one. One more card for Libra, please, angels and spirit guides. You know, because at the end of the day, guys, you're nobody's option. You should be their number one choice. And if they have failed to see that, well, yeah, the answer is no. It's like, I don't want to be your option. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So you've got a soulmate coming in for you, Libra. And this person might actually surprise you because they are unlike anyone else that you've ever met before. And it might just turn into your romance of a lifetime. Bottom of the deck, once again, see, separation. So some of you guys for sure are in separation, but what I'm feeling here is that a part of your transition of moving on and leaving things behind that no longer serve you, you will find love again. All right. I really want to start using these new decks that I got from Flames of Alchemy. This represents divine masculine energy, so whoever represents divine masculine in this situation for you, and then we'll go ahead and grab some messages from its counterpart deck for divine feminine. So let's take a look and see what else we can grab by way of divine masculine messages here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra, divine masculine. He's retreating too. Oh my God, that's so interesting. See that? Divine masculine is retreating. So I feel you guys have gone your separate ways. You know, it's being represented here through the separation card. It's being represented by that tower card. Yep. Bottom of the deck for divine masculine is trapped. And codependency. Divine masculine might be drinking a little bit too much or just engaging in very unhealthy type behavior. Feeling trapped in situations that they have put themselves in. You know, if they happen to have engaged in a third-party situation and you chose to not be a part of that, Libra, perhaps they came to the realization that you are ultimately the one that they want, but they're now trapped into this other relationship that they don't even want to be in. That was one of the options that they entertained, but, you know, too bad, right? Too bad. You are better off without. All right, so let's grab some messages now from the divine feminine. And let's take a look and see, tapping into divine feminine energy, where the divine feminine is for this reading. All right, so angels and spirit guides, please bring it forward for this Libra reading. What else needs to come through? Focusing on divine feminine energy. Let's see. Here we are again with shadow work. I feel my divine feminines are really working on themselves, and they are not wanting to really engage too much with people, just trying to do things behind the scenes, going within, almost turning into a hermit right now, just trying to figure things out for herself. I'm saying her, but of course it doesn't have to be. These are just energies. And grounded. She is now grounded, which is a beautiful thing. She has made peace with what's gone down here. And she's ready for this transition. She's ready for tranquility ahead with that Six of Swords, moving on and finding something way better than where she's been. And I feel here, whoever represents divine masculine energy, the divine masculine really regrets some of the things that went down here. But it's made, I feel, my divine feminines a lot stronger. Divine masculine trapped himself, and the divine feminine found her strength. All right, so let's add to this with some Infinity Oracle by Fire Witch Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for the second half of the month of October. What else needs to come through here, guys? What else needs to come through? Please bring it forward. Look at this. It's really the perfect card to come forward representing divine feminine energy. Do you see what it says, guys? No fucks given. She really doesn't. She doesn't give a shit about how this all went down, because at the end of the day, if there was a divine masculine that hurt her, she doesn't care anymore. She has found a different purpose, moving forward, letting go. Good for you if you happen to be divine feminine. Bottom of the deck is higher perspective. Absolutely. You know, sometimes we need to see things from a different perspective in order to learn the lesson from it. When we're too engaged, when we're too wrapped up in that type of energy, it's very difficult for us to see a way out. And I really feel here part of that shadow work is, it's being reiterated here twice. And I really feel for my divine masculines, you are really working on yourself. And this higher perspective, interestingly enough, is what grounded the divine feminine here. Beautiful. So fitting. So fitting. All right, let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. So angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. What else needs to come through at this time? It's a very specific message coming through here. I'm going to grab this bottom of the deck. Okay, so Libra, close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Isn't that the truth? Because you know that whatever it is you're going through right now, it's temporary, and you will make it to the other side. That's a part of the transition that the Six of Swords offers you. Tranquility ahead, Libra. Things are ultimately going to smooth out for you in life, in love. And look what else is coming in for you. You've got a new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Absolutely. You know, believe in the impossible. You can go after whatever it is that you want to be able to manifest in your life. Because I feel that this person that you had to say no to, they didn't deserve you anyway. You know, so claim that new beginning for yourself and find happiness elsewhere. All right, so let's add some healing messages to this. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. Some healing messages for my Libras, please, for the second half of October. Study. So some of you guys might actually be in school or are wanting to go back to school, or learn something new. You know, with that Ten of Pentacles, I really feel with that ultimate achievement energy, some of you guys may have thought about this for quite some time to just change the direction, especially in regard to your career. And sometimes we need to learn a new skill. So some of you guys might actually want to do that, and that will actually bring you some success. So go for it. What else, please, for Libra? Some healing messages, please, for Libra. Angels and spirit guides. Freedom. Yeah. Freedom. And you won't believe this. Bottom of the deck is retreat. Third reference, guys, to retreat, followed by serenity. This is so fitting for you. Freedom. Yeah. Breaking free from someone that doesn't deserve you. Breaking free from any difficult times. The Tower moment, learning from your experiences and moving on. That's a part of that freedom. Letting go. Leaving things behind. Three retreat cards from 3 different card decks. Backing off. Backing away from. Literally retreating from something. That's what's going to bring you your freedom, because you found a different path for yourself, Libra. And if you haven't done this yet, 3 signs letting you know to retreat. By doing that, going back to the 6 of Swords, tranquility ahead, serenity. That's what's coming in for you. Beautiful. Really nice combination of cards there. All right, let's add to this with some Whispers of Love cards. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, please. What else do we need to know for Libra for the second half of October? Second half of the month, guys. And for some of you, your birthday month. And I hope it's fantastic and wonderful. You deserve it all. Look at that. Forgiveness. Yeah, it's true. Because even though somebody really hurt you or they really pissed you off, you don't want to be a vessel for that anger or for the bitterness or regret or whatever other emotion comes through from experiencing a Tower moment. It's not an easy thing to go through, but if you can forgive the experience and just find forgiveness in your heart for the person, that's what's going to contribute to that serenity in your heart, in your life. Bottom of the deck is a spiritual connection that is coming in for you, I feel. This relationship that has the potential to come in for you when you find a new path for yourself, Libra, this relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. And if you have yet to find it, from moving on from this bad relationship, I feel, this is what's coming in for you in love. If it's not there already, it will find you. That's a part of your journey. That's so awesome. All right, guys, so let's close out your reading with some guardian angel guidance. So angels and spirit guides for Libra, please, some final thoughts for the second half of October, please. That's a lot of cards, but I feel guided to pull them. So I will. I'm going to grab this bottom one too. Look at this. Where is that card? Here it is. A second reference, Libra, to forgiveness. Do you see that? Second reference. So that's definitely trying to grab your attention. This particular card reads, holding on to a past hurt is preventing you from moving forward and achieving your heart's desires. Let it go. Forgiveness does not mean that you condone another's actions. It simply means that you are no longer willing to be a perpetual victim to a particular person or event. Blame is a waste of your precious energy. Bless and surrender the past, for in doing so, you will reclaim the joy of life. I mean, that's on point. That is so on point. You also have relax coming forward here. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life, love. And sometimes it starts with you. You got to find a place in your heart to love yourself first. Next card, self-criticism. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. And that's what I was just saying. You got to find it in yourself to be more compassionate with you and to love yourself first. We, your angels, ask you to please be more compassionate towards yourself. Observe the times when you have critical thoughts about you and make an effort to replace these negative thoughts with positive, loving ones. You are a wondrous being of light, even if at times you think you are less than perfect. Remember that God and divine perfection exists in all things, including you, Libra. All right, next card is believe. I mean, these are all amazing messages coming through for you. This one says, be open to all possibilities and opportunities. Let go of preconceived ideas. There is nothing to fear. You are constantly surrounded by love. Start to believe in yourself and trust your instincts. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities abound, provided you are flexible and retain an open heart and mind. Believe. All is possible. Sound familiar? Believe in the impossible. That is one of your focus messages here, Libra. And I close out your reading with manifestation. Again, believe in yourself. Trust your instincts and follow your heart. For in doing so, you shall manifest all your heart desires. The life you have for so long aspired to create will soon manifest. I mean, Libra, what a beautiful way to end this reading. I really wasn't sure how this was all going to play itself out, especially with this particular message. You know, believe in the impossible. And then we had all of these things coming forward from somebody that's keeping tabs on you from a distance. The answer is no. We have the Tower moment. But look how it all played itself out. I mean, you're coming towards serenity. There is tranquil times ahead for you. You already know what it's like to be in a chaotic time in your life and to experience something traumatic. So yeah, it ended up not being so impossible after all. Wow, that's what's coming in for you, Libra. So I'm going to leave this right here. I hope that whatever part of this reading resonated with you, that it truly helped you. I mean, this has truly some magical, amazing messages that came in for you. So I really hope that it benefited you somehow. For those celebrating birthdays, once again, I wish you a very happy birthday the second half of October. Make it a wonderful one of the best you've ever had. All right, guys, so that's all I've got for now. If you're interested in a private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box, and I will be back real soon with more readings for you, Libra. Thank you guys so much for being here, for tuning in, for your love and support, and I will see you next time. Take care.